Good morning, YouTube! Today, we're taking a look at how Mewtwo was actually created. It's been explicitly stated that Mewtwo was created by recombining Mew's genes. Recombination is a natural process by which chromosomes, which are like sets of DNA, swap some genetic material. It happens during the meiosis process. This creates entirely new chromosomes with new DNA. Each chromosome is now mostly itself with some of the other chromosome. In biotech, or biotechnology, we can choose what chromosomes combine together, and therefore what attributes we give our new Pokemon. Let me demonstrate. Say I'm fusing multiple Pokemon to make the best possible assistant for Pokemon healthcare. The characteristics I need are healing abilities, for obvious reasons, hypnotic abilities, as an alternative to sedation, and I need it to look generally comforting and friendly. I'll take the healing abilities from Blissey and Audino, hypnotic abilities from Malamar, and looks from Blissey. The way I would do this is by taking a base Pokemon, which will be Blissey, and getting some of its cells through some blood or some skin. Then I would get some DNA from Malamar and insert it into the Blissey cells. During the next meiosis, the DNA would recombine into separate chromosomes. Then I would remove the once Malamar DNA, then repeat with Audino DNA. Then I'd have a fused Pokemon cell, preferably a zygote, which grows into an embryo. And I could either impregnate a Pokemon with it or raise it ex vivo, which could be how Mewtwo was raised. Now, don't do this. It's unethical to impregnate a Pokemon against its will, and I think most people can agree it's unethical to create life at all. If you need any more reasons not to do it, go Google it, I don't know. Just don't try to make more pseudo Mewtwo's. Back to Mewtwo though. Based on all this, we know that to create a Pokemon different from Mew, you need different DNA. My guess as to where this extra DNA would come from is either a human or a legendary Pokemon. Also, ideally, you need to modify an embryo. I wonder where that could be from. You'd also need something to impregnate with it. I wonder who could do that. Yeah, Mew was probably impregnated with Mewtwo. When it was born, Mew would have been released and Mewtwo kept to study. Mewtwo is also said to have, and I quote, endured horrific gene splicing experiments. This is from Bulbapedia. The terms horrific and endured imply they were painful. I'll save this for another video, but gene splicing is effectively genetic manipulation on a molecular level. The only way these would affect Mewtwo in the short term would be tubes going in and out of its body, which would be collecting cells to modify. In the long term, this would have drastically changed its body, which could be painful, but that would take years. Physical pain also requires consciousness to be felt, and from what I can tell, Mewtwo was only conscious inside that tank for a few minutes. Definitely not enough for any experiments to be carried out. So really, Mewtwo can't have endured anything but a midlife crisis. With that, don't try to make new Pokemon. It's unethical, and we all know how Mewtwo turned out anyway. Au revoir!